All right. So, hello, everybody. I'm Justin Higner, the Town of Wheatfield town historian. I wanted to be able to come to you at this time, just a little bit of a discussion, a little bit of a talk about what it means to be in my position and also what it means to have been able to host and to have taken in such a great deal of material and pictures and comments and so forth from the We Feel New York Our History Facebook group page. First of all, it's been a revelation and a privilege and a real uh, sacred trust that I feel I have for welcoming and presenting the material that I get and present respectfully, and that I will be reflecting some of what I've received in the history of Wheatfield presentations, parts one and two, that you're going to see in May over at Town Hall when we celebrate the building's 50th birthday. It was opened in about the middle of 1973. I think it was in June, basically mimicking the founding of the town of Wheatfield, which is also in June, early June of 1836, and uh, and then it was translated and transformed into about the same day in 1998 when supervisors old and new, Stanley Brzezinski and Tim Demler, cut the ribbon together to rededicate the building. And now we have the 50th birthday. We see Town Hall now, the sort of bustling place it always was, but now with new generations of people coming in again and inhabiting it and attending meetings and doing conferences and so forth. Just what a government building is supposed to be about, and the terrific staff that's there, of course, that I've known for many years in some cases yet, and we all do, I hope, as good a job as we can for the residents and anybody else who's curious about doing business and visiting our beautiful town. And so, being in the position that I am as historian, is part and parcel of that, part of the collection of responsibilities we have for all 18,000 plus people here. It's quite the population difference, of course, from the year 1836, when there might have been something like uh, about 2,000 people in the whole of the town, maybe not even, honestly. And then 1843 rolls around, and we end up having a bit of a bump, of course, from the German immigration of 500 to 1,000 people coming in. But this is there are many bumps in the history of the town's progress and population. Of course, we end up having a large explosion of people inhabiting the town boundaries at the time that the Bel Air Space Complex came in, and then there were other developments in town. The Summit Park Mall was built to reflect some of this progress, of course, and then we had the housing developments that started to really come in by the 1980s into the 90s and so forth. And I'm seeing a constant change in the town's growth. And now we come to today, where the that kind of progress continues. And I think it's about this time that I feel, coincidentally, that we are starting to explore history more. We're starting to really take stock of who we are as a town, our place within Niagara County history, our place within the overall country, our place as a border community with an international country. I mean, Canada is just across the way practically. I mean, there's Grand Island in between us and Canada, but nevertheless, we are an international town as well to a certain extent. So we have a little special slice. I don't know, in the history of our area, and maybe it has been time to sort of talk about it and to celebrate it a little bit, bringing in a lot of great material as people can find them in time for that discussion. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be that place, that collection point for a lot of information and memories and ephemera um, to come together at last. And I hope I can continue to compile it and organize in such a way that we can enjoy and reflect and educate um, each other on the nature and the possibilities of our town over the years. we have many stories, personal stories, immigration stories that we can tell in the process of making this this kind of a birthday party at town hall as fun and exciting and as informative as it can be. So I just want to put that out there and to put out this experimental video to you. I hope that well that the process continues, that the sharing continues, and with every ounce of respect mutually that I can think of, because uh, we have so many stories to tell. There are many stories ranging from this house in particular, for example, all the way to yours. So there you go. It's History at Home, right? It's one of my presentation titles, History at Home. It begins at home, it begins with the family, it begins with you. So, as long as that is true, I think we'll be able to do this right and do justice to our ancestors and our families at the same time. Okay? Thank you.